Yeah, I don't ever go through that because no one ever, I didn't start on
But it's about the views. It ain't about like who logged at that moment. It's about later on our views.
I know, but what I'm saying is that I didn't know that if I could go on and do a live video feed through that because I tried to log on one time.
Oh.
And it didn't. I couldn't get on.
Could get on.
Yeah.
Shit, something we got to work on.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Start a watch party on 2OGs. Oh, okay. That's what you do. That's how you link the feed.
Well, I'm doing that for Instagram. I do this for us for Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
So people can watch us tape our,
Won't you do that right now, Hakeem?
2016.
everybody can watch us. If you're watching us on Instagram, we taping right now. We're taping our radio show, our podcast.
Right
All
now,
right.
Hakeem, start a live watch party feed for us. Because I can't do it from here.
Real.
You got some ice, bro?
In the freezer. Because of Hakeem.
So when you live on money, what we do? Face mask day today?
Oh, you already know.
Okay.
You want me right now?
Just get ready to rob somebody.
Party feed for
Rob
us.
the game.
Because I can't do it from here.
About to put some ice in here. Oh, that's what ice is.
What's up with that? New Acton Route Hotel.
This guy don't be providing nobody with ice, man.
Okay.
We got ice all night.
Don't worry about it.
I got you, bro.
I'm drinking on this.
This dude don't even give us no ice. And gas is burning up in here.
2OG smoking weed, so we're about to get ready here and get our podcast going. You guys give us a couple more minutes. We ready to go. We're about to have a 2OG smoking weed
You
with
know what I mean? Give me the signal. So you
comedian
want to
Armani Jones, you guys. And listen, you guys, don't forget, August 15th, 2OG smoking weed will have a whole hour live stream and virtual reality on Rainier Avenue Radio. You guys check it out.
Let's see that.
Shit. What?
None of your business, huh? None of your business.
Says the producer over there.
Ain't no more of them Modelo's. They look real good.
Is there any more
Ooh, that looks
Modelo's?
good.
Outside, I think.
Look at this guy's a douchebag. The one outside, it's warm and open.
Yeah, it was somebody drinking it. It's just sitting outside.
That's my
I
guy.
was drinking it. I think I got an accident. Was it
Nobody.
full? Was it full?
Yeah, it's absolutely full. Like somebody opened it.
That's
and
his
sat down.
joint. I'm telling you, he was
Well,
gonna
why
wash
don't you
it. He was gonna wash the
Somebody
car
grab
out
it.
and put it down.
Yeah.
Put it in the ice. It'll get colored. I'm gonna have it by the second show.
What's up?
This Armani's feed? Oh, Armani Jones Show. What's up? This is Mr. Good Kush 89. Love smoke, baby. That's right.
What is
You
it?
wanna sit your that up on something?
Oh, I'm gonna get it ready.
Hey, man,
Let's get it.
I gotta roll me up my own shit, cause man, I need some up. See, oh, here we go.
Nobody drink out of that?
I need a piece of that weed, up, so I can roll me some.
Put it in the refrigerator. Let it get cold.
You want some? Oh, is the show started?
You got that?
Not yet.
See
How long?
reserve?
How long now? How long?
What's up?
How long is that till the show starts?
About 1 minute. It's up to you, man. I'm gonna push the start button here in a
Oh,
minute. We're
okay.
gonna cut the music off and we'll start the
Cut
show.
that shit off then.
Yeah.
Hit this weed. Tim, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right, you guys. We get ready to get started.
I ain't lost smoking with y'all, man. I'm out of weed till Monday.
All
We
right.
got the
then.
weed.
Smoking
Fuck
with
that.
y'all.
Hold on, I gotta go to the car.
You said you gotta run to the car.
That concludes our pre.
Ain't no problem. You do OG smoke weed. Somebody better have some motherfucking weed up in this bitch for you to get high. That's my motherfucking money.
And it's packed across the street. I was like, okay, let me pull up in the driveway.
There's some of that shit. What's
There's
this?
some of that shit.
Oh no, what that is? What is that?
That's that sour sunset sherbet.
Sour Sunset Sherbet from the G's. OG approval.
Yes. Confetti.
Is that OG approval? Is that OG approval? That's what you should do, bro.
It is definitely OG.
I want to get that right now. I say like just a little tidbit.
You know, but again, I'm not gonna endorse anybody's marijuana these days because they ain't gonna pay us, and we got our own. So
It's not
So
about
right
it.
now, if you're watching on IG, you watch this show.
But
When We're taping our podcast, 2 OG Smoking Weed. Our guest today is Mr. Armani Jones, comedian extraordinaire.
Hola.
And we're just looking to have a good show. So we'll be starting to tape in a minute, and our show airs 3 nights a week
Yeah,
on
went to your car yet,
RainierAvenueRadio.world.
We'll get some smoke.
You said you just went to your car.
All I gotta do is, the door is open, all I gotta do is push play.
Okay.
Whatever y'all wanna do.
No. I just
Who's this on
okay.
there?
No, I'm
Okay,
saying.
you guys ready?
Hold on, bro. Can we get this shit together? Focus.
No, I'm ready.
Put that boom
Oh,
boom
shit,
room
yeah,
hat on.
Gotta have a hat on. Me too. That's why I always wear a hat. Be something.
That's that boom boom room hat.
Okay, you guys.
Hold on. Okay. What you gonna do, countdown?
Yeah, you count down.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So what's up, guys? Welcome to 2 OG Smoking Weed podcast. It's your boy Bud Margins.
Mr. Good Kush 89, love smoke, baby.
So today we have our comedian, our guy, the funniest guy I know, Mr. Armani Jones in the house.
Armani Jones, give it up, Armani Jones. In here looking like Spider-Man and Batman cross. Folks, if you can't see him, you know, he's got on the hoodie. You know, he's doing it big today. He's got the mask on. And shit, if you talk to him wrong, he might rob you tonight.
Oh, you guys know. He's the mask. He's the mask guy.
He's the
tonight.
mask guy.
Facts.
So what's happening?
Rey Mysterio. Huh?
So what's happening, man?
What's happening? What it is? What it is, bro?
Oh, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's been happening with you, man?
Everything and nothing at all at the same time, man. You already know, man. It's been beautiful to been traveling the nation before this motherfucker closed up again.
I see you,
Yeah,
man.
it was
I'm
crazy
like-
in the
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, shit.
Crazy in the bitch, bro. It's been motherfucking Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. Been back over here in Washington.
Right.
He
Been
came
over
back,
there,
was ready to smoke some weed, going
Hell
on.
yeah, definitely did that. Colorado, Denver, was over there in Denver. And then Vegas. Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Armani Jones, give it up for him
Hey,
doing
give it up,
shows.
baby, give it up,
Doing
give
it
it
big,
up.
you know what I'm saying? Growing, doing it big. He's doing his thing.
I'm trying, bro. Like, you gotta stay busy out here in these streets. Some motherfuckers gonna
Already,
kill you.
yeah.
They gonna kill you with this crazy shit. The motherfuckers Lebanon got bombed.
Oh,
Motherfucker, the election is about to come up. Half these niggas ain't vote.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith throwing pussy out here in entangling ways.
Entanglement.
It's too much shit in the world going.
That's cause she know Will doing his thing on his side.
Well, man, you
Yeah,
know what?
everybody
At
say
least-
he not on camera, but everybody know in the
At
world.
least will bitches know how to keep their mouth shut.
Quiet, right?
You feel what I'm
My
saying?
man done made a song and it done went platinum.
Not
Yeah.
like Jada's bitches.
Jada bitches out here making songs and
Right.
videos and shit.
But she
making
got
dance
That's
moves.
because Jada's got her bitches falling in love.
Yeah, that's the Will is hiring his bitches.
I'm gonna give you this money. Look here, this is it. You know what I'm saying? This for the night. You know what I'm saying? We good.
He
Bro.
put his bitches in movies.
It's business.
It's nothing but business.
It's nothing but
Focus
business. Yeah.
and Suicide
Yeah.
Squad. Bitch, if you fuck around and say something, you got to kill yourself. Huh? You need to focus. Right?
Right? This stuff all in the street.
You
I don't
feel
know
what
how long
I'm
this
saying?
year is gonna last like that.
Man, them cats are so
Man, them
weird.
bitches nasty.
Yeah, they so
I
weird.
just wanted to see if y'all knew.
Yeah, they so weird, man. That's gonna last shit. That's making Will horny.
That's hilarious. Will was like, you
Will
know,
might
it's
be
cool.
on it.
I'm
He
cool.
is in
Will
on
might
it.
be in on that
I'll be
shit.
honest, man. You know, I'm just gonna say I've heard they are swingers.
Yeah. That's
I'm
what I
not
heard.
gonna, you know what I'm saying?
That was the streets. That's
now
the
there-
streets.
you know, I mean, people know it's out there. There's social media, there's YouTube, you know, and there's a lot of people in the industry that some people are salty, you know, and they're whistleblowers because they're salty. Some things didn't work out for them or whatever the case may be. But there are a lot of people who know what's really going on. And I've had a lot of, you know, private, just like we're in here right now, I wouldn't tell what we do. You know what I'm saying? No matter where I was, what platform. And I've been with a lot of those celebrities that people talk about and we're talking about right now. I would never come out and tell, because that's just on the homie, you know what I'm saying, on the homie love. But if somebody else is taping you and putting your stuff out there in the street,
Yeah.
oh well, it ain't got
That's
nothing
right.
to do with me. I'm just gonna regurgitate it.
Hey, I can't lie. She was that was my ball sack. I can't lie about it because
Yeah.
people know my ball sack, and there's too many people out here. Yeah, she was sucking shit out of my ball sack. Yeah, that was me. I can confirm that. That is my mole. That is my mole. Look, that's what R. Kelly said. Look, I'm
Okay.
telling you, when you on camera,
Yeah,
okay, it's certain shit that you can't say.
real talk.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You get past that thing.
I
man. You know,
I was past. I can't babysit. I cannot babysit. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these chicks, they Jada Pinkett Smith worthy. You might be an August CEO relationship, and you
Well,
don't
Jada ain't what
know.
she
You
used to
might be a Will. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out which one you is. You got to know if you Will or you August.
Right. But
That's
I
all
know.
it is.
I mean, look.
That's all it is. I've been a professional side nigga for the past 15 years.
Damn, you getting paid then for it, huh?
Oh man, look, you know how many windows I done climbed out of, how many basements I had to stay down for like at least half a day.
Like my boy Corey Holcomb said. A lot of women, you know what I'm saying, they just, they side pieces.
You gotta
Come
carry
on.
it.
They side pieces,
Dudes
you
or
know.
something, you
I
know.
mean,
Look.
women outnumber
Loyal.
men, I think, in the United States. Like, is it 7-1? Yeah, I was gonna say 5-1. It's 7-1.
7-1.
You know, I mean, come on, man. I mean,
Loyal.
you know what I
side
mean? How
piece.
you not gonna be, you know what I'm saying? If a man ain't got his head screwed on straight, and he ain't, you know what I'm saying? It takes a certain type of man to be focused, have your head screwed on straight, and be in a marriage and be committed and know what you're supposed to do. That's the right way. You are supposed to do that. I'm gonna give it up on that. You know what I'm saying? But we just talking, you know what I'm saying? That's the real. But you know, for us, a lot of our men, we haven't been taught right, and a lot of us have our days, you know what I'm saying, where we running through them. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, there's so many of them.
It's a lot.
You know?
But I'm gonna keep it real. Once I start getting to the Orientals, when you start getting to the Oriental rugs, boy, look. The Oriental rugs, boy, look. They make you wanna lay everything down.
What rug you talking about? You talking about the shaggy rug?
The Oriental rug.
Man,
What's the texture like on that rug? What's the texture like on that rug?
It's fine. It's like frog hair. It's like frog hair. You ever
That's
seen
fine. You got
frog hair?
fine hair you're talking about.
You ever seen frog
That shit
hair?
making me
That's
sick.
fun,
That's fine.
man.
That's fine right there.
He doesn't have nothing to do.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
Sorry.
Give it off, bitch.
That's all I gotta say. But anyway,
It's so
like I was
fun, you
saying,
can't cut it.
what?
Shit slip between the blades, huh?
Bow.
Damn.
Man, ain't got no hair. That's all I do.
Man, make sure we're 21 and over listening to this today.
Absolutely.
What?
Absolutely.
They
Yeah,
shouldn't be
21 and over
listening
show.
if they should. They
You know how
shouldn't
it
be
goes.
listening at all. If they over there younger than
Yeah.
that.
Man, I'm just making sure, boy.
God damn it.
Hey.
You know, we OGs, me and Bud, you know, we OGs over here, you know. And, we you know, we talking on the show. We had our day. We had our time. And, you know, there's, you know, shoot, with age, you must grow, must come maturity.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
mean,
mean? It just happens. You
it
know what I
does.
mean? Everybody's monopoly board, even in life and as growth. Everybody goes through different phases. We all go through different emotions, everything. Everybody goes through their time, has their time.
Yeah.
You know?
I've been a faithful husband for like 27 years.
You know, but before that, what was it?
Oh shit.
All right. See,
All
that's
right.
it. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, but
He just happened to mature.
That's-
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
also
27
true.
years ago, he matured, and he was like, okay,
But I just knew what I wanted at that time.
there you go.
I knew I wanted a family, and I didn't
Yeah.
want to be out there just. And I never was a street person, and I wasn't never anyone that just hung out in the street.
Right.
You know, so it was really just more. It was more conducive for my lifestyle, really.
Yeah.
Would you feel
Our
like the
cameraman,
streets-
you know what I'm saying? Mobility TV.
You're Mobility
Love Smoke,
TV,
baby.
bitch.
You've been married for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know, and that's where it's at because at the end of the day,
26 years.
every
26
see what I'm
years.
talking about, man, I can't even, man.
Now,
Lord
now,
have mercy.
would you say that the streets is a lot different now than it was back in the day?
Oh, hell yeah, they wearing skinny jeans in the streets.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The streets is
I'm supposed to take
crazy
you
now.
serious?
The streets is a little bit crazy now. I'm glad.
Well,
that,
people don't
you
even
know,
meet each other now like that. Now they meet each other online.
Yeah,
A lot
they
of-
do.
a lot of people-
you know,
I think
Let's
that's an
move
older,
forward.
is that a younger crew or an older crew?
You know, he our age, he do it.
He still be fucking bitches offline.
I think it's cause the younger crew still goes out. You know what I
The younger
mean?
crew
They
still
still
goes
go
out.
out, they hit the
Huh?
bars, but the older guys,
I don't fuck around with
it's an online. I know
You
my,
know
I,
Miami girls.
I got cousins who go online, so I think it's an
That's
older
the other
thing.
part.
You know what I mean? Because when you get older,
Might look like me, wouldn't
and
it?
let's say you're our age and you single, do you really want to be out the club? Not really. Do you really want to go? So it's just easier. That's what I'm hearing. You know what
Yeah, I
I'm saying?
got you.
A lot of guys say, I've never done it. So, but that's what I'm hearing my cousin and them tell me, like, man, you know, it's just, I don't want to go through the, you know, being at the club and the hustle and bustle. I'd
Yeah.
rather just, you know, and
Yeah.
we go, you know,
Now-
hook up, have some drinks, and
Since
I said, okay.
since the streets can change rapidly and the club can change rapidly, what would you say is the biggest difference between the relationships back then and now?
family, more staying power.
Mm.
What was your question again?
What's the biggest difference between relationships back then and now, before y'all got married and now?
Everybody promotes. I'm gonna let Bud expand on it. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let Bud expound on it. But I think everybody promotes. You know, nowadays they promote that everything, but jobs, everything's 2-3 years. Okay, done. Time to move on. Everything is, you know what I'm saying? Short term.
Microwave.
Yeah, and they don't really, you know, today society doesn't try to push family, and I think that's the difference. But I'll let Bud give his.
I think the difference between like
Somebody gotta go in their car.
today's day and age and back when I got married and before then was, you know, this is the ADD age where everything is fast and short, like they said. The attention span is only, so most time when you don't even fall in love before you get married these days. These days you fall infatuation, you're infatuated with them, you know? And then you get married because everything's quick, and then before you know it, you got kids, then you're divorced, and then you're on to the next one,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so.
I believe, man, it's too many, oh, me? Okay,
Nah.
No, not you.
oh, shit, oh, look, shit, I'm hot.
He's already out there.
The main thing is, I believe it's too many broken families.
Yeah.
Too many broken
Yeah.
families.
Well, I came from a family where my mother raised me, and it was just, that was it. But I also knew what I didn't want because of it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that I didn't want to raise kids, you know, in a situation where there wasn't two parents. I knew that I didn't want to take all that craziness that I grew up in and bring that to my family. So I was 30 years old, but I had went to a therapist and learned how to clean out my closet, so I didn't take all that crazy shit that I had grown up with and put it on my family. So
Real shit.
it was, you know, I wanted it. So it wasn't like I was just fucking some bitch and then got her pregnant and then all of a sudden now I gotta start this family.
Right,
You know, I dated my wife for like 3 years and then had a baby 2 years later.
Right, right.
So it was like a 5-year program, right? So it wasn't, and I was 30, so I wasn't a kid, and you know, men reach their emotional maturity at 30, so everything was really set in. It was just really conducive for my lifestyle. I didn't go out, I wasn't a partier, you know,
And I think a long time ago you told me one of the biggest reasons, or one of the reasons why you're with her, is you guys got along. So
yeah, I'm gonna get along.
That'll be the biggest thing, to get along with somebody.
Yeah. Well, what happened was I drove up to Canada with her twice. We went all the way up to like Alaska, and you know, we had a good time. There was no fighting or arguing. And you know, previous women that I dated, we couldn't drive to the corner store without getting into a fight, you know. Shut the fuck up!
What would they fight about though? You know?
I couldn't tell
Just
you.
one example. You know,
It's so
that's
long
time
ago,
yeah.
shit, I can't even
That's
remember.
too much.
You know, but the thing about it is I didn't want that type of drama, and so I don't. And also maybe because she comes from another country too, that maybe because maybe that's how they grow up where they don't want the drama either. But I just,
They're not really Americanized. Like,
yeah, they weren't materialistic. You know, it was never how much are you making and how much you got in your bank account, and you know, if you got them flowers, they were great. She was grateful for the flowers. She wasn't like, man, you know. And so, and those were the type of women that were really around at that time, especially when you're talking about the early '90s. Man, they were fucking.
Well, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I was playing basketball at that time, man, and I was still kind of had a little profile. You know what I mean? I was hanging with guys that had profiles, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so for me, like that time, the '90s was like, you know, something I'm not. I mean, if we wanted to like pat ourselves on the back and go, guys, you know, all that, yeah, you know, yeah, that was, you know what I'm saying?
It was a movie.
Yeah, but as a mature man, no, the '90s, man, I was doing too much, man. You know what I'm saying? I was doing too much, taking advantage of my opportunities.
And what was you doing in the '90s, Monty? What? You watching?
Baby?
Yeah.
Shit.
I think he might have been 10.
Yeah, I was around 12, 13, something like that. We're coming out in the 90s and shit. But my main thing was the 2000s. I ruled the 2000s.
Yeah, new millennium, man.
That new millennium.
That was all our shit right there. Bro.
Yeah.
We took advantage of that 13, 14, 15 years old at the high school parties, at the jams, at the roller skating rink, then sneaking into the grown ass clubs at 16, 17 years old. And motherfucking security guards knowing we young and motherfucker, we up in there, dance with old bitches.
Yeah, for people who don't
how
know,
old was old back then?
I'm talking about 30, 40-year-old bitches.
His
Like
age.
we was at them clubs.
his age.
Yeah. That's what we were doing back then, boy. That's the shit
Y'all
we
was
doing
getting
back
school,
then.
getting taught.
Oh yeah,
We was teaching you.
Nigga, we was going to school hungover.
Shit, you
What the fuck we was going?
Dance
Now I
courses.
see why you became a comedian. Shit.
Man, look. I got a story for that, nigga. I've been engaged. Like, these niggas that been married and shit. These niggas is straight all the way through, loyal ass niggas. I've been engaged 4 times.
Damn!
Shit.
You dodging
East-
bullets out the matrix
East-
over here.
Nigga, move. My neck still hurt from the last one. Nigga. The last one grazed me.
Was she
Nigga,
hit you
the
at
last one-
first?
No, well,
Motherfucker.
she hit me with my phone. That's what the fuck she hit me with. That's
You got a big old big phone?
iPhone, nigga. I had iPhone.
What do you have? iPhone what number what? What?
Nigga, don't matter what number, nigga. It was heavy, nigga. That's.
Said I had a mouse.
Nigga, that's what she hit me with.
Back then.
Oh man.
Bow!
Oh my goodness.
That was the last one.
Did
funny.
you call the police on you?
What?
You hit your ample.
Can't call the police with the phone, bro.
Oh my
This motherfucker
goodness.
just hit my purse with his head.
Bro, look, bro.
Oh my God, man.
She
That's
threw that
hilarious.
motherfucker too fast for my
Oh
liking.
my God. Yeah.
No, that bitch belong to the baseball squad.
Hey, and
She had an arm, man. She said she threw his iPhone supply.
Cannon. And I was asleep, so I don't even know how fast she threw that bitch. But the velocity, I felt.
maybe we should have some coins
That's
in there.
nightmare shit. That's why you. That's,
Man,
like,
look.
if somebody do that to you and you're sleeping, you don't marry that person. You leave her as fast
No
as you
trust,
can.
right?
That's right.
Well, I mean, you know, who wants to live in that type of drama?
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
that's drama, man.
It depends why she threw it though.
It don't make no
It
difference.
don't make no
why
damn
she-
difference.
Shout
Ain't
out
no
to Rainier
reason.
Avenue Radio.
She got you in bed with somebody.
Rainier
they
Avenue
throw that
Radio.
shit.
Yeah,
Love
but
Smoke,
she didn't
Rainier
catch him.
Avenue
He was
Radio.
in bed by himself.
Tony
was
B.
chilling.
Shout out to Tony B. Love Smoke, Tony B.
What's up? What's up?
What's
Raider
up?
Avenue Radio, 2OD Smoking Weed. Shout out Mobility TV, Mr. Good Kish 89. It's your boy. Bud Margin.
Mr. Good Kush 89, Lil Smoke, Lil
We
Smoke,
got
Mobility
comedian
TV.
Armani Jones in the house.
Hola.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Spice weed,
Love smoke,
buy
baby.
weed, buy weed, and buy weed stock.
Yeah.
Buy weed stock. You already know
Yeah.
Matt Mark, what it is. How you doing? We smoking some more weeds, right?
Yes, we constantly smoking. That's what we do here.
We
That's
are
what we
smoking
do.
weed today.
Smoking weed.
Come on, man.
Favorite gangster movie.
Listen, hold on a
Favorite
second, real
gangster
quick,
movie.
you guys. Stay tuned for our August 15th show out of Rainer Adam Radio for the Hemp Fest virtual live stream. Me and Mr. Good Kush 89 will be on for a whole hour with music and guests and fun and smoking. So stay
Love
tuned
smoke.
for that. August 15th, Rainer Avenue Radio World, y'all. Check it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some. Huh? Oh yeah. That's Seattle Pride Reserve. Mad Mark will definitely be in the motherfucking house. I will definitely have a lot more weed, and I'll have the dabs on deck. Last time I got them fucked off on the GMO. That was the GMO I gave y'all last time. I gave y'all some dabs. Next
Okay.
time I'll have them diamonds. Cause we're giving you diamonds in the world.
You said
Huh?
yeah.
That you know what? And the Modelo, and because I'm drinking Modelo, and they got weed too. Nigga, what happened? Oh,
Talking
shit.
to the engineer right now.
Goddamn, yeah, and this is the Mendo breath.
Mad Mark, baby.
That's
Mad
Mad Mark shit. Oh, you toss you a whole box? All right, bam. Nigga, hold on, wait. Under that, all right, nigga, goddamn, let me get up. Goddamn, you got me high. And
Look, it's an ending.
Yeah, you
Doing
guys,
this
the two
podcast,
OGs
yeah,
Smoking
bam,
Weed
yeah.
podcast.
Hold on, wait.
Straight from Rainer Avenue Radio. We keep
Oh,
it
yeah.
pushing. Y'all having a
Oh,
good
right.
time.
A joint. Give me one of them
You
joints,
guys-
man.
Go there you go. Get up in there.
Okay.
So, you know,
Hopefully you out there smoking weed with us.
we want you guys to come on and enjoy, smoke with us, you know. So, listen, Armani, man, tell us, when did you get into, being a comedian? When did you know, like, I know you had to be a funny dude in high school, so.
Yeah, man, I was the type of nigga that
Kevin Hart in high school.
I was the type of nigga that used to go ahead and talk about motherfuckers in the hallway. And commentate.
Just people watching
Just
out.
just motherfuckers just walking past the hallway. And like my cousin used to go back and forth with me. My cousin, he the real comedian. Like he the real comedian because he said some shit like, man, look at that one girl right there. Like she used to be like built like Magilla Gorilla. Remember how Magilla Gorilla looked? That's what I say to him, right? And he was like, yeah, man, that girl's so ugly and so black. If she sat down in the middle of the hallway, people would think she a hoe. I said, nigga, you don't need to
Man.
say nothing else.
Huh.
Go home.
Yeah.
Stop. That's rough. And then he said, yo, they'll walk around her before they walk over. I said, that's not,
Yeah.
that's dumb. My cousin is an asshole. But for me, my comedy comes from my homeboys. All the shit that we went through. Like we used to go ahead and get stopped by police every other motherfucking 5 minutes in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We would come out McDonald's. We get stopped.
What were you driving?
Crown Vic. Yeah.
Crown Vic.
Well, that's why you got some brothers driving in a Crown Vic.
Either
Yeah.
a Crown Vic or
How
a
many
Beryl.
others were
They had some
Yeah.
rims on it. Was it tinted?
It was okay.
That's to get pulled over.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
You can only drive what you can afford.
Listen,
You
y'all,
know?
we only drive what you can afford.
You can only drive what you can afford.
So,
So,
we coming out the parking lot of the liquor store, going over to the club. We get pulled. You feel what I'm saying? We coming out from church. It's the funeral. We smoking just because it's my cousin's funeral. We get pulled. And why every time in black funerals that we take pictures right by the actual motherfucking plot like they still alive and shit? Why we do that?
I don't know.
You posing? I ain't never done that.
You see, you done seen the pictures. Don't lie to me and say you
I
ain't
ain't
never
never
seen.
done that.
You done seen the pictures.
I
You done seen the picture. Why we do that?
I don't know. My cousin.
We can
got-
let off the balloons.
My
I'm cool with the
cousin-
balloon.
My cousin
But
got
if
mad
you
at
laying
that.
next to the motherfucking casket like this and shit, that's not. I don't.
No, that's crazy.
That's Springer.
That's it.
That's
That's,
Jerry
What's
Springer.
happening in this
Yeah,
day?
yeah. I
That's
don't
Jerry
like that
Springer
shit.
for real.
no, I done seen too much of that shit. Y'all better stop that shit.
Nah, that's funny.
That's some real shit.
Well, you know, I had my cousin actually, when his mother died, someone took a video and posted it on Facebook, and he flipped the fuck
You
out.
see what the fuck I'm talking about?
He flipped out. He was like, "Get my mother's video up."
What is the obsession with dead folks?
I don't
know. Let the
know.
dead be dead.
I
You
don't
know what
know.
I'm saying? I'm good. I remember the memories. You know what I'm saying? Did I say it right?
You know what? I
You
got
got
where
it.
you was going. I got where you was
I
going.
remember the good times. I
I knew where you was
times.
going. I picked it up.
But yeah, I remember that. You know what I mean?
That's real
Let
shit.
the dead be dead, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't watch that Michael Jackson documentary.
Yeah.
That's why I ain't watched that shit. But honestly,
I didn't watch it because I just.
do you think he fucked one of them kids?
I don't know because he met him, so you can ask him.
Oh wow.
You don't think-
Yeah, I don't think so either. I ain't never met him.
But he did have pictures of naked white kids in his house.
Hey,
So, I mean,
hey,
I don't
They were butt
know.
naked?
But
hey.
naked white kids. In
Well, Macaulay Culkin, mainly.
Why?
They were tight.
You have to ask
They were tight.
me.
They were so tight.
I'm
Yeah,
just asking you guys. I didn't read the story like that. I didn't.
No,
You know what? All right, let's get it. Can we get into
Wait a
this?
minute.
Hold on,
we
we
get
got, hold
into
on
this?
now. We're going to get into it in a minute because
I
we
mean,
got
I
2
saw
minutes
what
left.
people
All right, we
saw
got
on
2
the
minutes
video.
left.
I
2
never
minutes left for
read.
this half.
I never
All right,
read in
all right,
depth.
this is the
on
first
that,
half.
You know.
Yeah.
Can we get into this? I want to get into this.
So we're going to get into this,
All
you
right,
guys,
let's
the
get
second half, you guys. So we're going to shout out Rainer Avenue Radio.
Shout out to Rainier Avenue Radio. Let's smoke Rainier Avenue
Mobility
Radio.
TV.
I might not have said that right.
Now
I
check
don't
this
know.
out. You guys check us out. August 15th, 2 OGs smoking weed. Hemp Fest, virtual reality from Rainier Avenue Radio. You guys check us out. It's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna be smoking and listening to music and all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned for that, you guys.
Stay tuned for that.
It's gonna be on the 15th next week, you guys. Okay, so
Turn
it's gonna be a turn up, and we're gonna be back at our second half. Oh, shout out Mobility TV. I don't know if I said that, but shout out Mobility TV.
All the time.
You guys check us out on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram.
That's
Share,
right. All
like,
social
comment.
media platforms. Come
All
on, baby.
those social media. You
You
even
know,
even
all
on
of them.
LinkedIn, we got a business one on LinkedIn. now.
Thanks. They still
That's
on
right.
Black Planet.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn right.
Yes, we're still on Black Planet, goddammit.
That's right.
And on the back cover of Jet Magazine.
Wow.
That's right.
What's that other one? Space something?
Nigga,
MySpace.
MySpace? Yeah, we still
Check
doing
out
it.
the
Yeah,
profile.
yeah, definitely.
Already.
So check us out even on
Yeah.
that one, goddammit.
Now,
You know. All right, so you guys give us a few minutes, and we're gonna be back with 2 OGs smoking weed.
Love smoke, baby.
All right, peace.
What's up, man? Let me get a piece of that weed,
I heard you, man. I just like it was kind of hard to like.
Bro, you should have gone, let me stop and do this for my guy, man. He's over there working hard, sitting on his ass. You feel me? That's the best job to have. Working hella hard, sitting on your ass. Bam. Just running your mouth. That's just enough, too.
We'll get some weed.
You want to get some weed?
We'll get some right now.
Okay, man, get some weed, bro. I'm trying to answer this joint, bro.
It's right there on the ground.
I know, I'm looking for it. You get it from over there? Still over there.
Yeah, so our second half's getting ready to start here in a few minutes.
Okay, bro, but on a
I'm
serious
not
tip,
talking to you. I'm talking to our guys on Facebook. Here it is right here.
okay, can I go take care of that business? I think it's okay now.
Yeah, you go to the bathroom. Oh no, I mean, yeah. You
Oh,
can
man, here we go now.
Where you move my keys at?
Oh, they right here, team.
Okay, fam. Thanks.
So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good evening, you guys. On Facebook, you guys. You guys didn't see what he's doing right there. All we do is smoke weed.
huh? Modelo. Talking about Modelo.
Woo!
Modelo.
Double out Modelo, yeah.
Trying to survive.
Modelo,
People don't have shoes. Hold their feet.
Modelo.
That's what it's all about, man.
We need to get paid for a commercial for singing that for Mandela from Tupac. But actually, it's not a Tupac song. It's not a Too Short song. It's an old song. It's an old song from the '70s, and he just he took clips from it. Too Short did.
Mama on the corner, smoking crack.
Well, that's not close.
Man, that's a cold life.
Short was crackling.
And are we glad those days are over, you guys? Those crack days.
Yeah.
Man, did you know?
Who started that shit? Nixon?
No, that
No, hell
was
no.
Reagan.
I mean, yeah, Reagan. Reagan administration. Nixon started did the naming of the marijuana. Call it a drug.
The thing about it is
It's
that
a whole piece for that.
yeah, yeah, man. Are we glad those days are over though?
No, them changes now because Donald Trump is fucking president. He's acting just like
You got the keys to that car, Brian?
And they're sitting in the basket inside the house.
Okay, I'm gonna put
Yeah,
the cover
that-
on it.
Oh, the cupboard,
Yeah,
right?
it's ready.
Where did you? Oh, you put it in the trunk.
Yep.
Talking about the ghetto
ghetto.
with no shoes on their feet.
It was going hard back in the 70s.
Yeah, but those guys back in those days were they could sing, man.
Man, look.
What's up, man? So we're
Four tops.
taping our podcast. We just actually put it on Instagram so that you can watch us. You know what I'm saying? Actually tape for the radio. You know, for our show.
So we're getting ready to start part 2 of the 2 OG Smoking Weed podcast with our guest Armani Jones. What you looking for?
I just peed. I was looking for that piece of weed you just threw on the ground there, weirdo.
Well, you picked it up. When
Yeah,
you
I got it.
Okay.
No, I just picked it up.
Okay.
Okay, man. Come on, man. Okay, hold on, bro. Let me look at something real quick, though.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it.
Hey, your blunt wrapper's right there.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Thanks for telling me, bro. The set, cuz. They want to set across the set, cuz. Boom. Y'all get it? The set? It's the set.
I'm done with
You only said.
We're on the set. We claim the set. Okay, man, so I'm done. You know, I was supposed to get a drum roll out there, Facebook Live.
Already just
Instagram Live. What was that, Instagram Live?
Yep.
They were supposed to give me a drum roll. Oh, shit. Oh,
Okay, you guys ready?
okay. Hold on, bro. Shit. Okay, let me see.
What is it gonna make? Look at this.
If I can move it, I'll move it. You know what I'm saying? Let you guys see the.
Okay, ready?
We gotta do come do a little earlier so we can set up them angles and shit, man. And get that whole thing. I'm ready when you guys are.
Okay.
Ma, hey, can you do me a favor though, bro? You think you can sit up?
Oh, yep.
Like give him some pills to sit up or something, guys, or something? Cause he needs to sit. He's way back there. You already got that mask on.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to be up high.
Yeah.
You need to be a little bit higher, bro. Get the mask.
Oh, okay.
No, you need to be up a little bit higher.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. Something to make you know what I mean? Cause you looking really like they son in there.
You know what?
Like one of their sons or something. Like, oh, look, is that their son? Like, oh no, that's Armani, man.
You know what?
Somebody jump.
Yeah. Oh, that's what that is?
Extraordinaire.
For real. Oh, that's what that is? Oh man, I
Don't
thought that was
get
somebody's
twisted.
son.
You know what?
I thought that was somebody's son,
You
dog.
know what? At the end of the day, once you see me in
You feel me? I'm gonna just see me in action.
All right, let's go. Let's
Y'all
go.
ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
What we doing? 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's up? And welcome to part 2 of the 2 OG Smoking Weed podcast from Rainer Avenue Radio. What's up, it's your boy, Buddy Martin.
Mr. Good Kush 89, love smoke, baby.
Hey, this your boy, everybody, motherfucking Joe. How y'all feeling?
Okay, you guys.
Already.
So we was talking about Mike Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
You know, and you know, in the intermission, I did think about it, and you know, what he brought to the not just African American community, but to the world. You know, I ain't gonna talk bad about the brother because I really don't know whether he did any of that stuff or not because I wasn't there, and I don't know him personally, but I do know that that people will do whatever they got to do to bring you down, right?
I feel that.
And so, because of who he was, people wanted money from him, and they would extort money from him by trying to set him up in many, many different ways, and that is not beyond the realm of possibilities when it comes to someone of his stature. So, you know, I wasn't there. You know, I mean, if I was Mike Jackson, I'd be surrounded with some fine, I mean, the most beautiful woman in the world, so it would never have to come up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not Mike Jackson. So, it's hard for me to know whether or not he actually did that. But again, someone that, you know, met him, that may have a little bit more insight on his stuff is him, OG Rivero. So, you know, but you can ask him that question. Do you think that Mike Jackson was a pedophilizer or smoker?
Armani.
Look,
He was
man.
like the most nicest guy you ever met in your life.
All right, tell me about man.
Unless he was under 12.
You know what? But if you were under 12, it's an issue. Don't do that. But first of all, who's the parents that drop the kids off?
I don't know. He said,
Son,
All right, you know
we're
what?
dropping your ass off at fucking Neverland Ranch tonight.
Oh my God.
yay!
Look,
You're gonna get you need some college money, kid. So the way you're gonna
don't
make
fall
it.
into don't fall into his debauchery.
No. You know, I really think that for seriously though, I really think that he was I never, you know, he was a child, man.
That man wasn't no goddamn child mentally.
What that mean?
Man, you gonna make me cuss.
All right, look, okay, all right, stop. You know what? Okay, real quick.
Eddie Murphy said that he talk like this when the camera comes on, but when the camera's off, his voice get deep like this. Be like, man, shit, these motherfuckers, man, they getting on my nerve. You know, that's what they say.
I did hear that Mike has a separate
Liquid
voice.
castrated him, so that
Man!
he would never lose his voice.
He talked like that for the
The
people.
what did?
They what?
The parents.
No, his parents didn't liquid castrate him.
Mr. Gregory told me that himself.
For real?
Was Dick there?
How'd you meet him? Were you like a little dancer or something back then or something? Or?
You mean Mr. Gregory? Yes, Mr. Gregory was there.
That was perfect. That was a great execution. And the timing was there. That was the important part. So look. Same question. Was Dick there?
Dick was definitely there. The answer to that was Dick was definitely there. No doubt.
Okay.
about it.
President this big, this big. So look,
So, ladies and gentlemen, my man right here, you know, he had an experience. You know, not many people get to meet Michael Jackson.
And
You
Dick
met
Gregory.
Michael Jackson.
And Dick Gregory, you know, my man got to meet them.
And
spend
Berry
some time
Gordy.
with them, you know, and Barry Gordy. So, you know,
tell me about, look, real quick, real fast.
if you see him, you know what I'm saying, he's over here looking like a old school, you know what I'm saying, R&B, you know what I'm saying, Smokey Robinson type.
I thought
legend,
he was
you know
one
what
of
I'm
the
saying?
DeBarges.
DeBarge.
I thought he was from Grand Rapids. I ain't know.
I don't even know if he knows who the DeBarges are.
So he knows.
Do
No,
you know?
DeBarge.
Ah, shit! You know the DeBarge?
Disrespect you like that?
He sang at a
Yeah!
fundraiser one time for Barry Gordy.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
look, real quick, real fast. When did you meet Barry? Pre-Last Dragon or post-Last Dragon?
Very post.
Very.
Oh, shit. Okay.
About 15 years ago.
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long after Barry Gordy Jr. put out that before she hit on us.
Okay, that's wild. Wow.
Somebody's watching me.
No privacy.
So if you're listening, we're talking about, right now we were talking about Michael Jackson. Did he do it?
Did he do it?
I
The-
don't think so.
You don't think so?
And
Okay.
we have a
Did he
guest
do it?
here that spent, significant time with him. And my opinion, just from everything, going around and the things I know, no, I don't think he did it.
Check this out. As soon as you walk into his house, right? There's this
His ex-house.
his old house. You walk in and you turn to the right or to the left. Sorry. There's and it has like a very high salt vaulted ceilings.
Mhm.
He had a painting from the very top all the way to the fucking bottom, and it was a giant fucking tree. I mean, it looked fucking real, right? It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
And around the tree was all these little kids holding hands and with Michael Jackson in the middle. He was like, love children, man.
He thought he was the
He
Pied
thought he was,
motherfucking
yeah.
Piper.
He was seriously really believed.
Do you think it was because he had such a great, as a little kid, think about it, I'm the lead singer for the Jackson 5 and I'm a little kid. So, my brothers might be doing other stuff that they think, as older, but as a little kid, I couldn't have it any better. I get all the ice cream I want. I get all the, just candy. I get to be everything I want. You know what I mean? I get as a kid. So do you think it's because he never wanted to leave that? You know what I mean?
And it couldn't be Joe, because we all got our ass whooped.
Yeah, because Joe's on a whole other level.
Joe.
We all got our ass
Look at-
whooped.
when I
I
met Joe-
didn't want to still be
we
in
were talking
the
about Joe.
He was the
Yeah.
slave driver
Joe.
for the
Talk about Joe.
for the practice
Come on,
success. For
come
the
on,
work,
this
he
is-
was the slave driver for
this
the
is-
work ethic.
Come on, man. This is real. This is
He
real.
instilled the work ethic.
Yeah,
we worked in
You
our
guys are
area.
gonna laugh. You guys are gonna laugh, but I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Mhm.
We pull up into Michael Jackson's house, there's all kinds of media and all kinds of motherfuckers out there, and Joe meets us at he's driving like this little, right, with those little pickups, like a van, pickups, whatever.
Mhm.
So I look into his eyes and I see Joe, and Joe's looking at me, and we make eye contact, and I'm looking at him, and the only thing I could think of is this motherfucker human? His face didn't look, it was so different. I was like, is he an alien? Is it? I don't know what about his face was so
Ugly
different.
motherfucker.
I don't know.
All those
It didn't
surgeries,
look
man.
real. It didn't look real.
Yeah, he's been put together.
Yeah.
Because he had that,
I mean,
It was
he had that fucked up skin like Jermaine.
man, he had those
Yeah.
surgeries. Yeah, Jermaine looked like.
So then we pick it,
Like Jermaine
we
T.
pull it around, right? We pull it around, right? We're going
No.
into like, there's another wall, right?
I didn't say that. That was Armani.
I didn't say nothing about Tito.
Hold on,
I love you,
hold on.
Tito.
It's a great story because he's
I
had the
love you,
experience.
Tito.
But right now, Okay.
We're driving to the next wall. There's another wall, and there's another security guard, right? We pull up to the security guard, and there's a bunch of people in security. We pass by, there's motherfucking mannequins. I'm like, what the fuck's mannequins up there? Like, I was like, they're not even security guards. So then we pull into the road, and he's got these oak trees that line around this whole little lake. And up in the trees, there's big ass speakers, man, huge speakers. And they're all blasting Disney music. Loud as it's loud as fuck, dude. We pull up and fucking Mary Poppins and shit is playing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on up in this motherfucker, right? So then we pull around in front of the house, and there's like a round, pull around like a driveway, and right in the middle of the driveway was a big fucking statue, dude. It was giant, of an angel with a sword like this. It was giant. It was the biggest fucking sculpture. It was so beautiful.
Michael Jackson's house, yeah.
Michael Jackson, yeah. So later I found out that the head of the security guard that was giving me the tour, he told me that they have to play the music because the cougars and all that shit come down to drink the water. So they're trying to scare them away with the music.
With the
So
Disney
now it
music.
made sense, yeah.
The cougar.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So then, we went to the theaters and shit. Theater, he had like full hospital beds, like 3,
Oh, yeah.
like full, like real hospital for children that, were very, very sick.
Are you fucking serious?
And then right outside of that, he had like the real fucking like E.T. encased. I mean, he had the real fucking Snow White and the real shit for kids to see that before they go to see the movies and stuff.
All right, real quick, real fast. You think that Michael Jackson was trying to cure cancer?
I haven't heard that.
Man,
I heard that one either.
Mike Jackson was trying to cure the ills of being old. That motherfucker said, I don't want to live to be
He
old.
owned the motherfucking Beatles.
Yeah.
He owned all that. He owned all the
Okay,
rights to the
but real
Beatles
quick,
songs.
real quick,
and the
real
songs were
fast.
never released to the public.
I know. Real quick, real fast. Why did he have butt naked pictures of Macaulay Culkin?
I'm not saying they were butt. I'm not saying they were butt naked, but there was like just like look at the pictures, you know, like a headshot. But they were like, what? Oh, like Macaulay Culkin, huh? That's unusual. Okay, Macaulay Culkin, huh? Wait a minute. Macaulay Culkin.
But Macaulay was
They
his
were
friend.
so tight. They were so tight because
Macaulay was his friend.
Was he? Okay, so
he
you're not
wasn't
saying he
naked.
was
I never-
butt
I
naked?
didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Yeah, I never heard that one.
Okay, all right, real look.
Yeah, it was lost in the sauce, man. On that. But well, I never heard Macaulay Culkin was butt naked. Like,
Look.
You heard it here first, y'all. Confessions of a naked.
Man, y'all, you guys,
I don't know.
listen, we don't know these
Conspiracy
people.
theories.
And the thing about it is like, okay, so we're just talking to,
I heard Webster was butt naked.
yeah, OG Rivera because of the chimp.
Well, the Chip and Webster.
Chimp took his pants off, tried to put them on. Ah,
And that was Billy Jeans.
oh, sorry. Not my level. Yeah. Okay, you guys, OG Rivera, he's giving you firsthand of what it looks like inside Mike Jackson's home, his ex-home, Never Never Land, which was a place that you should
that's
never,
dope,
never
man.
take your kids.
I mean, that's hella dope. I mean,
But I
shit.
guess, you know, at Never Never Land, you should never, never take your kids there.
No, man.
Don't drop them off.
Don't drop them off.
Do not drop them off.
If they don't got cancer, don't drop them off.
First of all,
Because
they-
I wouldn't even be worried about motherfucking Michael. I'd be more worried about Tito. You see that ugly motherfucker shit? Nigga can't have nightmares.
Imagine this. Imagine you live in Watts, right?
I see Tito. I'm like, damn, brother, you got all that money? Can't you get a surgery or something? God
Not
damn.
everybody's Michael. Not everybody's Michael.
Yeah.
Well, no, but you can get a skin graft. You know what I'm saying? Shit, didn't Jermaine do that?
I think Jermaine got a hair graft.
Oh man, he got a whole bunch of graft, man. Jermaine
Like,
trying to look
he
like
had
25.
scalped the
and he
little
60.
pancake,
What were you going to say though?
like the
Imagine
pancake
what?
top.
That's tattooed on.
That's
man.
tattooed on.
Yeah, that's
That's
tattooed.
That's all ink. That's a permanent tattoo. That's an ink.
Is that real hair on Jermaine? Or is it a
No.
tattoo?
No, I don't think that's a real.
I don't know about your name. I was never at his house.
But he never showed up at Mike's Never Land. His brothers never
I was
visited
only
him.
there one time.
His brothers never visited.
How about Janet? Did you see Janet?
She was there somewhere, but I didn't see her.
How about her sister, other sister, Reba?
Just Janet was there.
Latoya?
I'll take Latoya. Shit. fuck it.
That's filthy though. I mean,
God
he was
damn, we
there.
couldn't
He
get
was
no
inside the
sister.
gates. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
At Mike's
Okay.
house.
But you saw Joe though.
Michael had grown men
Yeah.
crying in
Yeah.
overseas. Oh my God, my cow, my cow.
And wait,
I mean,
he had
seriously,
crying
like
here, too.
he had.
He had a guy in here too. He had grown men crying and grown
Yeah.
white
I'm
boys.
gonna keep it real. I'm gonna
And
keep
some
it real.
black dudes. I see some black dudes in the crowd crying.
People were in front
I
of us
wouldn't
from
cry.
all over the world.
But
all
yeah.
over the world. Where
I'd be like, "What's up, Mike?" My
How you
nigga.
feel? It would have been if Michael and Prince would have went on tour.
Ooh, that'd have been the biggest tour ever. Just Mike was so jealous of Prince, he would have killed him. Get a shot at
Jealous of Prince? I don't know.
Yeah. That's what Mike was trying to look like was Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prince sold out Wembley Stadium 11 times,
Man.
nights in a row. Mike had to go sell out 13 nights in a row just to beat him. He wanted that straight hair like Prince's. He wanted that straight nose like Prince. He wanted the color of Prince. But Prince was a bad motherfucker. He was never gonna be Prince.
Yeah.
He didn't have the musical talents of Prince. He had the entertainment talents of Prince, but not the
Not the
musical
music
talents of
talents,
Prince.
yeah.
And he could play the piano. He
Prince
could
was a
play,
genius.
yeah, he was a musical genius, and that was one of his. That was one of his things, man. Prince came out in 1976, right? And if you think about it, he came out with that hit in the early 80s, and that's when Mike then started trying to change, because everybody was Prince, and Mike was like, why is everybody's like, I'm the king of pop, what's going on? Prince. And, I was even Prince and shit. I remember one time I stripped to a Prince song. I better not say anymore. But anyway, it goes.
Billy G holds a lot of weight, baby. Billie Jean
Man,
holds a
fuck
lot of
Billie
weight.
Jean, man. How
Billie
about
Jean holds a
Apollonia?
lot of motherfucking weight though.
Man, please. Don't make me sing.
I mean, that changed the game.
I'ma
Billie
put it
Jean.
like this.
The engineering and the producing.
Who got
How about
more
Nikki?
hits?
How about Nikki?
That was awesome too.
That was I knew
Nikki was
a
cool.
girl named Nikki.
Who
I
got-
guess you can say she
If
was
we
Yes,
talking
man.
about a versus 20 to
Shit.
20, if we talking 20 to 20, Michael and Prince, who get off?
I'm
I
gonna
was
say
gonna go.
Prince.
Prince
You have to
fucked
say
the
Prince
Super
because
Bowl
I
up.
think Michael's
He
already
fucked
past
that
his
Super
prime.
Bowl up. When he
Yeah.
performed in the Super Bowl,
It just
Yeah.
jeez,
Prince
man,
is
that
just
was like that was
on a
phenomenal.
different level.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
Because he can pick up
I
the
ain't
instruments
front.
and play the instruments while he's performing at the same time.
But Mike got
I mean,
them grooves.
What about Mike's performance at
Yeah,
Billie
but
Jean though?
Prince
That's what you
can
got, you know what I'm
dance, too.
saying?
Oh, you talking about the
The
one
when
music
Kid
awards?
first
The music
came out
awards?
with it, and he had the
At the music awards.
Man, come
yeah,
on.
and
You
he
gonna
had the
base
little
one
sequence
performance?
was
jacket
sick.
on with the white
It
shirt,
was sick.
and then he brought the hat
It
out
was
like
sick.
That was
shit
before- that was
and he
before the
moonwalked
Super Bowl.
across- That shit
That
was
was sick,
legendary.
bro.
But look at Purple Rain, the movie.
Yeah.
That was sicker than the dance.
I don't know,
Man.
I,
All I say
I
is
think,
this.
I think the movie Purple Rain more changed the game for Prince. I mean,
That was a movie.
That
That's what I'm
shot
saying.
him into
Michael
was
never had to
smash.
make a
That
movie.
broke
That's what I'm
records.
saying.
Superstar.
Michael never had to make a movie.
Well, it's because Michael was 9 years old
He
making
never
cuts.
had
but
to.
yeah, he did. He made the moonwalk.
He was 9
He made
years old.
Moonwalker, but that was still like
And
it was a
Ben.
video.
And
He
Ben. He
leaned on
made
him. And he
Ben.
leaned on him.
He
Ben.
leaned on it, but it was still a
Ben.
video.
No, but I'm saying he
Ben.
leaned on him.
Huh?
He made Ben.
He made Ben.
Ben.
He did the soundtrack.
The two of us.
So what are you saying, dog? That Ben wasn't hard?
It was okay.
This guy here, he's making fun of Michael
I love
Jackson.
Ben. That was my.
You
are
thought
you
That was
joking,
sick.
man?
That was
Are you
sick.
joking?
Ben
Are
was
you
good. That
joking?
movie
I'm
was
dead
good.
serious
I love
about
Ben.
that.
That's not even his
I
best
love
stuff.
Ben.
Man, that was for me when of my age. I was loving Ben.
I love Ben.
I used to
too.
sing through my nostrils.
I don't fuck with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
The two of us need look no more.
I don't fuck with Tekashi.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying, y'all?
If you're listening, we're two OGs smoking weed, baby. It's Bud Margins, Mr. Good Kush 89. Shout out to Rainier Avenue Radio, Mobility TV. Love smoke, baby.
And Mr. Armani Jones, and of course that's him singing.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Now we shouting out some great African American artists. Both of those guys are icons.
R. Kelly.
Not even in the same realm as Prince and
Well, look.
Mike Jackson.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, man.
You know,
What's the difference between Prince flashing his ass cheeks to the whole nation and R. Kelly?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't mean to change the subject.
Prince wasn't messing with underage
R.
girls.
Kelly is in the same category as them cats. I'm
No,
not saying.
no, he's
I'm just
not.
saying he is.
No, he's not even close.
He
I'm
is.
sorry, bro.
R. Kelly.
Musically,
Okay.
musically,
R.
music-
Kelly is
I'm
a
talking about.
genius.
I'm
Music.
talking about.
Musically, he can
famous
fucking-
wise.
Come on,
Famous
bro.
wise.
musically, he can fuck with
Music.
His
that.
crossover appeal is just, I mean, he's not as large. He was
Wrote
the
songs
greatest.
for Celine Dion.
Man, he's
Listen,
pretty
Regardless
large.
of this
Listen,
children's
listen.
shit or what is the
Mike
He's not as
Jackson.
large as
Listen,
Mike Jackson.
Mike Jackson.
Wrote songs for Michael Jackson.
Listen, Mike
Wrote
Jackson.
songs for Michael
No,
Jackson.
listen to this. Mike Jackson one time got out of his car and traffic. It backed up traffic. Everybody was
R. Kelly
running.
too. R. Kelly too.
No,
R.
they
Kelly
ain't
too.
gonna do that. They gonna
No,
get back
in the
your
hood,
car.
R. Kelly, but not over a
Definitely at the high school. No,
They be like, nigga, get back in your car and get the fuck out of here. They backed up traffic and started running for it.
Yes.
Wrong with you,
Mike's
dog?
a whole,
At
Mike's
the
a
high
whole
school,
other
dog?
level. Mike's a world icon.
No, I'm
I mean,
not.
he's
I'm not
so
down on the
Prince.
fame. He got him. But
I'm
as
saying,
in
I'm
a
talking about
musical
compared to R.
talent,
Kelly.
No, Prince compared to R. Kelly to Prince,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
There is no
yeah.
comparison.
Yeah.
Well,
bro,
well,
like I said, man,
man.
that man can sing. Bro, that
He
man
can.
is
I'm not
talented,
saying
Prince
that.
bro.
got more bitches than Mike.
Yes, and R.
Prince
Kelly.
got more bitches than Mike and R. Kelly. I'll give you that.
And R. Kelly.
I'll
Shit.
give you that.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Shit.
That's
Prince,
that boy had Apollonia, Vanity. He had what's the other
Carmen
one?
Electra, Carmen Electra,
The drummer, the Sheila
Yeah,
E.
yeah, Sheila E.
Carmen Electra.
Carmen
You was
Electra,
gonna marry
the
Sheila.
big titty bitch from the Revolution.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah. The big ass titty bitch.
Yeah. Man, I'm telling you.
Diamonds.
This is an R-rated show, guys.
Fuck the shit out of that big titty
Mike
bitch
had
back
them
in the day,
secretive
boy.
hoes.
Mike, what? He
Man,
had
Mike-
the secret white hoe.
He had
Secret
Elvis
white
Presley's,
hoe.
Elvis Presley's daughter.
I mean,
See,
shit.
Mike was a
Before that.
lesbian.
That
too.
was Beyonce at that time, wasn't it, or something? I don't know.
Hell no. I hope Beyonce don't hear that. See, but Elvis Presley's daughter? Man, listen. And then she even said, Mike
Oh, really?
wouldn't even have sex with